So New York, here we come. It is about 4:30 in the morning, and I've had about 2 hours of sleep because I've been trying to wrap up these projects before I get up out of here. Flight leaves at about 7. Me and Josh are flying out today. David flies out tomorrow because he's only shooting 1 day of the 2-day production. Ended up running into Christian while he was on the clock. Come to find out he was working on flight, so that was super funny to see. This guy, look at it. Got to hang out with him for a bit before we boarded the plane. Used his time on the plane to work on a couple Substack articles that I have not yet posted. Also too, catching up on the E40 Tiny Desk. That was kind of crazy. With a nap or two in between, we finally landed. We landed about 3 in the afternoon, somewhere in there. Got to the room, realized we're in Hell's Kitchen. I've never been in this neighborhood. Took a walk, stretched my legs, grabbed some food. I was too tired to go do anything else, and I know we had an early call time, so ended up calling it for today. Morning, got some breakfast, got the schedule for today, then realized I had about a 3-hour break, so I took that time to go outside and shoot. End up cutting this session a bit short after about 2 laps between MSG and Times Square. Make sure that I got back with enough time to eat some lunch and settle in and get ready for the last leg of the shoot. So yeah, we just wrapped day 1 of production. I got about an hour left of sunlight, if that, so gonna take this time to get oriented in space a little bit more. I went out earlier and I felt like I was swimming upstream a bit. Trying to figure out which direction was which, because I ain't been in Midtown shooting in a minute. I was trying to shoot 50 mil, and it was cool, but I was just getting in everybody's way, trying to stand in the space that I want to make the photographs I wanted. So switching 35 because me making photographs in this space isn't that important to be all up in people's way. And sometimes you just gotta adjust the situation and not try to force your will onto the situation at hand. A lot of times it's about making those quick adjustments and understanding where you at, even though the game plan or you had an idea to do such, sometimes it's just not what situations call for. So 35 until Thursday. On Thursday, we'll put the 50 back on when I get to venture out to other neighborhoods. It's not as congested. I got the flash on the camera. I have a monochrome sensor, so we'll be able to shoot until I don't feel like shooting no more. Cousin!
Dude, hey, you move too quick, bro.
Hey, you can't catch me in these streets,
I was
bro.
over here trying to find like a 6'2" black. You 6'2", right?
Just about.
Just about, all right. 6'2" black dude. I was like, all right. There's too many of them here.
I'm a thief in the night, brother. I'm a ninja.
I was gonna say what's up, bro. I was tired.
Yeah, I'm about to head back to the room and call it myself, bro.
The food was good, bro. But I just
What you eat?
tacos.
Tacos! Tacos in New York is crazy. I would never.
It wasn't that good.
All right, it's day 3. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm tired. It was a long night. We didn't get done until about 10. No, we didn't get done until 11. So came back to the room, dropped off gear, went to go get some pizza with Josh and David.
Yeah, he got a Polaroid pocket. Ooh.
And now me and David are about to head out for a little bit. Going to probably start Midtown, make our way down to Soho. Want to go check out Dashwood, go see what other books I could add to the collection. Hopefully I don't blow my book allowance too quick this month. Last time I was here, I was in Brooklyn heavy. I did a job in Brooklyn in June, came back for Labor Day and did the West Indian Day Parade. That was mad fun. And I always find myself going out to Brooklyn because it just reminds me of home. It reminds me of my dad and my dad's side of the family. They are from the West Indies, so it's always a good feeling hitting Prospect Park, Flatbush, and just floating around in that area, downtown Brooklyn. I need to really commit to this 50 today, even though I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of hard. Not hard in the fact that it's operating it or trying to frame things up, but I'm tired, so I don't want to use my brain that much today, but we're gonna take it as a challenge to get back on this 50. I'm pretty sure once I get back out there, I'm fine. I probably got a good couple hour window before I start to fatigue out. Keep this 50 on the camera today, work a little closer, and get that practice in. If I walk away with an image or two, whatever, but if I could just really start getting that practice and that muscle memory and understanding that what that distance is for myself, that 4 to 5 foot range, and get comfortable in reacting in that space, that's the goal. I said I had about a couple hours in me before I fatigued out, but I lied. I was gassed after about an hour. So me and David finally ended up going to Dashwood. And this was probably the highlight of the trip. Came across Winogrand's 1964, which is on my grail list, but I'm not trying to spend that much money on a book right now, so this is gonna have to wait. No, son. I might be leaving with this. But this was worth the whole trip right here. I came across one of the very first photo books I've wanted to add to my collection. Is that 200? Oh yeah, it's going home. To Doug. I'll be Doug today. Before I even started a collection of photo books, which is Terry Lagu's Soul. You can ship this to me, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Me and David meandered around for a bit, made our way to West 4th. David's never seen Washington Square Park, so we went to go hang out there for a bit. And we both ended up going back towards the room, and we headed our separate ways for today. I went to the room, took a nap, ended up going back outside about 2 hours later to get another rep in because we were flying out from the following day. And I ended up throwing a 35 back on my camera. Like I said, I was just fatigued out, and I knew 35 would kind of just allow me to just be in space and be present. So after about 1 or 2 more laps around Times Square area, I called it, ended up getting dinner and going back to the room. Our flight was around 12 o'clock the next day, so I ended up waking up early, getting breakfast, and doing the same thing again, taking another lap, another few laps. I didn't record much of it. I just wanted to get a walk in before I had to go sit on a plane for 6 hours. All in all, I would say it was a good trip, even though I didn't get to do all the things I planned to do. And to keep it real, I don't think I walked away with a photo that I feel like was a great photo or even a good photo for real. Maybe 1 or 2, but I have to tell myself that that's not the important part. What I've learned nowadays is use these opportunities to learn something new about yourself. There's this awareness that happens when you are outside of your comfort zone, when you have to pay attention to so many things. You will learn so much more about yourself, your photography, and the world around you. And to me, that's far more important than any photo that I would get to post on the internet to say that I was at this place and look how good my photo was. But coming back home, understand that 4 feet while operating 50mm is fair game opens up a whole new world of possibilities that I was not privy to before this trip. Because I would say my comfortable range while operating 50mm is about 7 feet. So being able to use 4 more feet of depth in my composition and understand that it's there and it's usable, instrumental. Can't wait to see what that does moving forward. Can't wait to work on these ideas on this 50mm journey. And that's it. I don't think there's nothing else I really want to say or need to say about this trip. I'll catch y'all on the next one in a minute.